Hello everyone, hi, it's me, Sparta. Welcome to my channel. I am still very congested, I'm very sick, but I wanted to get a video out and done for you guys as soon as possible. I did post on TikTok that, some of the stuff that's been going on, some of the insane electronic issues I've been having, but I think we're good now. I'm still sick, but today's video, I know everyone wants me to cover all the BTS members, and I'm still sick. So I'm gonna start with, I want to cover Jungkook just stands out really a whole lot to me right now. And Jimin is there with him, so I'm thinking of doing a reading. We'll see what's going on with them with the military, and um, what more surprises they have for us. And did some of you see the Love Always Wins a video with from IU with V featured in it? Incredible, beautiful video and song. I definitely think V should consider getting into acting. He did a great job inside that video. But we're going to be seeing more and more from these young men because they did try and prepare stuff so while they're gone. Jungkook is also up for so many awards, and as is Jimin for their solo work. And it's excited to see that, and I like to see what's going to happen with V. And yeah, so I don't want to just drag things out, and we're just going to get straight into this reading, okay, everybody? Here we go. Hi, everybody. Okay, we're going to get into this reading. Please remember that this is it's alleged for entertainment purposes. Yes, I am accepting bookings. If you'd like personal readings, go to my website, dsparta.com. All the information there is in the store there, and you can sign up there and book your readings. Let's see here. Jungkook, what is going on, my friend? Okay. Lovers, strength. Wow. So these are the cards that flipped up. Well, Jimin is here. Jimin is with him. And I think what we're seeing here is he's getting a lot of strength from both Jimin and Jungkook are going through this together, and I think they're glad to be together and being supportive. I'm sensing a little jealousy, Jungkook, have how well little Jimin is doing, but there's a lot of pride. It's more of a, all right, he's doing extremely well. Now, they are planning something. There's some kind of, they have to be careful because around them are people who, Jungkook and Jimin, that are being deceitful. They're not telling, they are coming across like, oh, we're here for you, but they can't be trusted. They cannot trust them. And thing is, these guys are strong enough that any kind of deceit that's coming, I think they're strong enough to overcome it. Let's see here. All right, the Hangman. Okay, the Hangman. He is upright. Sometimes the Hangman will mean like there's a martyr or a sacrifice going on here. So okay, so we know and we're seeing live the response to the music that Jungkook and Jimin has put out. And now they're being recognized and nominated in award shows that people are getting real excited about. You know, I think the People's Choice Awards, and there's this concern because they sacrificed being able to promote themselves and their music and to perform for their country. And it's also putting a strain on their relationship of working, you know, together. But they're stronger, and so they are doing well. There is someone trying to get in between, a wedge. There's a wedge, someone trying to cause trouble. And they're feeling like, oh, I want to be your friend, but it's almost like they're trying to look more pathetic and weak than they really are to try and be deceptive, okay? This card just swapping out. Okay, here's the Empress. The relationship between them right now, there is a nurturing and strength. The Empress, she is very powerful energy, okay? And it's Venus, it's Earth, it is sometimes about creating something and giving or development. And there is this growth that they're experiencing, a lot of growth individually and together with what's going on with the conflict. It's drawing them closer together, and they're seeing the sacrifices that they're having to make to continue growing more. They are already getting very much inspired for creating new music, new stuff. There is this this whole change in their lives is put in a different perspective, and they're like, okay, let's see here. Okay, the Page of Wands. Okay, this is like young energy, and you know, it's fire, and it's going, and it's this person that's being deceptive in the middle. They are their intention is not to harm Jungkook and Jimin. It's more of their intention is to is for them to promote themselves more. It's weird. It's a really weird energy. This person is portraying themselves as one way, but they don't want to hurt Jungkook and Jimin. It's not to hurt them, but kind of wants to find a way of getting close to them and benefit from it. Okay. But Jungkook and Jimin can see through this. Okay, they're seeing, they're catching on. Like this guy isn't, you know, legit here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the Queen of Swords, we have Jimin here, and with Jimin's going to be winning some awards, being in the military. He's going to be excelling, really doing greater than he thought he could, and a lot of that he's got Jungkook there, just kind of like, big bro, you got this. You're my big brother, and you got this. You're stronger and better than so many of these other guys here, and you're going to go further. And I think he's almost like stepping back so Jimin can shine. There's this. This is for. I want to support Jimin and him in this. And I think it's beautiful. I really do. I also think he's going to win some music awards, do well in that. I think both of them are. Okay. Now, for those of you who are wondering why the Queen of Swords is Jimin's card. Well, because the Queen of Swords it's air energy, and it represents Libra, which is Jimin's sun sign. He's a Libra, okay? Now, there's some kind of strain. Where's Jungkook's family right now and Jimin's? I'm like, their parents. There's a strain in the relationship here, with their family back home. I don't know why there is the strain, but there is definitely a strain. Here's what's going on. The military has put them in a different space, so they're getting to see themselves in a different light, in a different perspective, is what I'm seeing here. And it's like, whoa, I didn't, these people, there's family members around them whom they're recognizing as not good for them. It was deceptive. Oh my God, the deceptive person. Oh shit. It's the family. This is all coming together now. Okay, yeah, wow. Because they feel like the family's not going to be getting as much support from Jimin and Jungkook. They feel a distance being made, and I think that distance is needed so that they can develop more on their own, just as needing to be separated from BTS. There was this I've always been together. Now, with the dynamic with Jimin and Jungkook together, they're like, I've always said they've had a special bond. And I kept saying they were planning something to go away together, and it was go away together, which they did. They did a lot of vacations, but they also went together on the military. So my readings have shown that they had this connection, and they're going to do this together. Jungkook wanted to do one thing that Jimin didn't, and he chose to go with him. He chose to go with him over going with V. That is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, V had originally promised to enlist in the military together with someone in BTS. That didn't happen. And this was something I'm sensing, this was like, oh God, this probably was before BTS became, and this was probably before 2016 or right around there. I'm just sensing, but there's been changes between him and this other person where V realized they didn't need him anymore to go there. And V really wanted to be enlisting in this other branch. It was probably Jimin whom V had promised to go in the military with, but Jungkook stepped in. That's what I'm wondering if that was it. What? Right now there is some, the two that usually has to do with decisions. We're dealing with the wands, fire, action. There's some impatience of wanting to get done with military. It's like, okay, can this 18 months just go by faster, please? What has it been, 5 weeks, maybe a month? It's like, and it's because here they are with, the Six of Pentacles. This is career focus and family, and it's the number 6, which is a very spiritual, and this is they there's this concern that they're not going to have everything they need to succeed once they get out. It's like, if I'm away too long, am I going to be forgotten? And I don't think these young men realize just how fucking important they are to so many of us, and their music, and how exciting. We want more. We want more. And there is more to come. And I think they're kind of worried if it's going to flop, because they're not there to promote it. What they do realize is they have an army. And I know Jungkook is always talking about how much he just loves and appreciates army. And army, he's always wanting to put first ahead in his life. And he's going to have to realize that army is going to step up their shit even more so in promoting any new content, anything new that these guys come for, any more new records or awards. That we know, hey, you guys are serving your country. You are doing, what every young man in South Korea, the able-bodied young man in South Korea does. And, this is an honor. This is something we should respect. And at the same time, recognizing this, it's time to step up and be like, okay, we're going to help promote them still. We have to keep their names going. We have to keep the music being pushed higher, because they're not there to promote it as much. Okay? And I think they're going to have to trust an army. And I think army is like, we got this. I really do. So I think that Jimin and Jungkook are both growing stronger individually, and in their connection that they have. It has benefited both of them. Yeah. So that is the reading I have for you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for not giving up on me. And I'm here still. I am sick, but I'm going to try and get some more and more content out for you guys. Remember, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. I love you. Catch me out on TikTok. I'll be putting more little TikToks out more and more. So yeah, you'll be able to see me there. And join my Patreon. You can also join this membership of the YouTube channel, because you do get access to my Discord server. And it is a great, fun, safe place to talk about your ideas and on the readings. And get to know each other. And I am there, and I share myself there a little bit more openly. And you also get to find out what's really going on. Like, hey, in live, real time of, some crazy stuff's happening here. I'm going to not be able to record. You guys get, they get more of a heads up and kind of know what's going on in my life. And I appreciate them so much. I love you all. Remember, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. I will see you all around next time. Subscribe if you haven't already.